Come along as we head to Salinas, California, a vibrant agricultural town in the heart of California's Central Coast. Not only is Salinas, California the home for renowned American author John Steinbeck, it also has produced a long list of incredible motorsports racers. With roots going back to the 1920s, American flat track racing is one of the oldest and purest forms of motorsports racing in America. The racers in American flat track race bike to bike on dirt tracks exceeding speeds of 140 miles an hour. We go behind the scenes to Salinas with pro flat track racer Briar Bauman, so get ready for the noise, excitement, and speed that is the Sacramento Mile. In this episode of 48 Hours, we follow American flat track pro racer Briar Bauman as he prepares for one of the biggest motorcycle races in the United States, the Sacramento Mile. In recent years, enthusiasm for American flat track has been on the rise. The LA Times recently reported that flat track is set to see its highest attendance in decades. We sat down with Bauman to ask him, for the fan new to the sport, what makes flat track a great sport to watch?
One fan who enjoys one sport where some guys, are basically pretty dominant. We don't have that. We have a different sport every weekend. It's the same sport. We have a different race, a different type of track and different ways that different riders can win and do well. So I think that's real beneficial for what we do, just because you can see someone new do really well and it doesn't ever kind of get boring really. You always have someone new to watch.
Bauman capped his 2015 season with a dominant win at the Super Prestigio race in Las Vegas, and has been contending in the top of the pro class ever since. We had to ask what makes Salinas so special to produce all of these great racers over the years.
Something in the water or something. I don't know. That's one thing that means a lot to me too, is like Ricky Graham. To me, probably one of the greatest to ever do or race flat track, and he was just such a low-key guy. Another guy that I never got to see race or anything, just based off videos and everything I could possibly watch about Ricky Graham I've watched. So I don't know, just why, Doug Chandler, Ricky Graham, Stevie Bonzi, myself, my brother, a lot of other greats. I don't know if the farm fields or something in the berries or what the deal is, but there's been a lot of great riders, and if I could measure up to half of what some of the guys have put out and done, I that'd be enough for myself. So I'm gonna start eating more berries or something.
But hey, what's the plan for tomorrow? What time do you think we want to take off and head towards Sacramento?
Probably like 11.
You think so?
Yeah, 11:30, 12. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
because we can check into the hotel at like 3 and then head over to the track and get wristbands at like 4. So the
Has
big
Bronson
houses,
said anything about bikes? Does he know?
I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with that, but
He needs
Yeah.
to not race because I need my bags.
I know it'd be nice if we could throw the extra stuff inside the box truck, and
Yeah.
That
Shayna's
would-
gonna look up tonight for rental cars, so we can get a rental car.
that would be the ideal plan, that we could just put the bulky stuff inside the box truck and then we could go up there and get a rental car, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
that would be good.
So,
Okay.
alright.
And then on Sunday we'll just get up and kind of cruise, and then we'll head to the airport and take off in the afternoon and go home.
Yeah,
Yeah?
as long as it doesn't rain.
I know.
Before they pack up, Briar, his brother Bronson, girlfriend Shayna, head to the basketball court with some friends, show off their basketball skills. PINit TV seeks to capture the story of the competitor on the rise, the person who has to change to get to the top. There's an amazing story in this. Bauman is doing things the right way. He's teamed up with Weirbach Racing, one of the best teams in flat track, works and trains hard, and is focused on getting to the front of the American flat track pro class. And as it looks today, there's always a bright future in the NBA if flat track doesn't work out. It's not too often you see professional athletes in the same sport as a couple. Shayna Texter is a highly competitive and successful pro racer in American flat track in her own right. The support and connection they share helps her success on and off the track.
I'd say the first time we ever would call it a date, we went out to A1 Supercross, and so our first, like, I guess if you'd call it a date, I don't know, we just kind of went to the races really, just because we knew a bunch of people, and was actually at a motorcycle race. So,
you know, we just started having fun. Got into bicycling, and now we both bicycle together during the week, and along with my brother and his brother, and we just have a lot in common. We're able to travel together, relate together. You know, he's basically my best friend. You know, we do everything, you know, from cleaning leathers to figuring out who we're riding for next year, and, you know, just everything we share amongst each other, which makes it nice because it's like, you know, it's like having your personal little teammate everywhere you go. Well, yeah, and we kind of have a unique, you know, situation with just not being boyfriend and girlfriend, but also having our brothers out there. You know, like I said earlier, at all times there's usually one of us on the track, at least during practice and qualifying. Normally when heat races come, 3 out of the 4 of us are together trying to get those transfer spots. But it's a unique scenario, and that's what's cool about the flat track is it's, you know, everyone's close, everyone's, you know, a big family, like he said, and we're all able to share, you know, information because we all want each other to do well.
48 Hours with Briar Bauman is brought to you by Motion Pro. Get quality tools and cables at www.motionpro.com.
yeah, we're going to Jamba Juice. It's just nice because everywhere else we come down the stairs at the hotel and eat breakfast here, so to switch it up is pretty nice.
Usually if we're like on the East Coast, we try and go to Panera Bread in the morning. Usually like Illinois, Daytona, all them, we go to Panera Bread.
Well, that's cool. Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Figure out which one's ours. What's that? I need to figure out. Yeah. I'll have a small white gum. Yeah. Look how close I got on this thing. Jeez. Yeah. Get insurance.
Let's set the scene a little bit. Earlier today, the dark clouds were in. It actually rained last night, and it's chilly. You have your jacket on already. We're talking mid-60s, maybe lower 60s right now, and it's going to get cooler as the night goes on. That makes for some really fast races.
Is that thing?
Yeah, it's got
Where should we put it?
Hey, Moser. It's got all your
Why?
down beer in it.
You get my Snapchat? Well, I didn't send it to you, so sorry, man.
Briar and his race team, Weirbach Racing, unload all the supplies to get the pits ready for a long day of racing. Weirbach Racing, who builds the bike that Briar rides on, is a family-operated and experienced flat track team. Owned and operated by Ted Weirbach and his father Dick Weirbach, Dick is a veteran of the flat track scene for better than 35 years. He ran as a novice in the 1960s and owned a Bultaco motorcycle shop for 8 years. Weirbach Racing was founded in 2000 and ran very well here in Sacramento last year.
How you feel today?
Man, just got to Sacramento, California. I actually got last night, and it was raining. Kind of sketches you out when you show up to the track and it's raining, especially with us not being able to race in the rain. But everything looks pretty good today. The track looks really good. Coming from Arizona, where it was 110 when we showed up to the track, to here being 55, it's really nice. So, one of like what I'd call my home race, being so close to home, only 3 hours. We don't have very many local races from where I'm at. So, really looking forward to get the day going. This is a really cool racetrack, a lot different than a lot of the miles we race on, and hopefully it's one I can do well at. I'm definitely quite a bit nervous, even though I've done it so many times. I still get, the jitterbugs in your stomach. You still get excited, the butterflies and whatnot. especially with it being a home race. I have a lot of friends that are coming and stuff like that, so I get excited, nervous, anxious is like basically would hit the nail on the head is anxious. Really anxious to get out there and ride. The track should be really good with the weather and stuff like that. And one thing that we usually have to chase with the motorcycle is the tire wear. So I think with the way the racetrack's going to be, it's not going to be real hot today, which is usually an issue with tire wear. It takes the tire away. The track's real hot as well as the tires, so it wears out a little bit quicker than normal. But with how cool it is, I think the groove's going to be a little bit more abrasive. So we're just going to have to really chase the tires and have them set up and lined out throughout the day for our heat race. You know, if semi, whatever we need to. The big issue here is tire wear, so we're going to chase that all day. So we're just getting going here in Sacramento. Going to start getting ready for the races. Practice coming up shortly, and I'm real excited. I'm anxious, and I think it should be a good day. So if I don't hear from you from here on out, you know, hopefully everything goes well, and we'll catch up after the race.
Hi, hey Mom, hi Dad. This place is pretty cool. There's going to be some 3-4 wides through the corner and fast down the straights. I don't know. What else is there?
We hung out.
Pretty much for a bicycle. Yikes.
Speaker check.
See, Chad made it.
Oh man, he called me
Drove all night.
Thursday night at 11. He called me and was like, yeah, ETA is 5 a.m. Saturday.
God, that's
I'm like, at what point do you say it's not worth it, you know what I mean? Like, just pull the plug.
not like you wanted to.
Well, what was crazy was driving from Phoenix
all the way to California and then going back.
going back to Iowa. He was
The Weirbach built a Kawasaki 650, which is Briar Bauman's bike. It's perfectly suited for a long mile track like this one at Sacramento. The team is carefully watching the brakes on the bike during practice, as last week during the Arizona Mile the brakes failed, costing Briar to lose a few spots in the main event. Bronson is right down pit row and is running some good times in practice as well.
Thank you, I appreciate it. How you doing, bud?
Riders are gathering in the staging area and getting ready for their qualifying sessions. They have 4 laps to get up to speed. The organizers take those times, and the results of the times determine the seed order in their later heat races. It's a full 1 mile race, and reaching speeds anywhere around 120 to 140 miles an hour in the straightaways, riders are aiming for around a 38-second lap time.
It looks great. Lap times were dropping throughout qualifying, and these guys are set. We had a great race here a year ago. I'm expecting a carbon copy, hopefully.
So far in the practice and qualifying rounds, it looks like the brakes on Briar's bike are holding up well. If a little air bubble or even the tiniest little dust particle gets caught inside of the hydraulic brake system, it could break down the integrity of the brake fluid inside of the brake line. It could be a pretty frightening experience to find this out when you're going 135 miles an hour down a straightaway into the turn and find out you don't have brakes. As the team anticipated, tire wear is becoming a bit of an issue. The race organizers are having the race teams use a harder compound, a Dunlop DC-10, and organizers cut the usual 25-lap main event down to 20 laps to ensure rider safety and a competitive final finish for the race. Tire wear really is an important issue, as it's the only thing that really gives the bike grip, especially traveling at these speeds on a soft surface.
having me, Tom? Good. How are you doing? Enjoying yourself? Yeah, it's been good so far. It's fun. It's really good, yeah. The water helps. Hopefully it stays away now, though. So, yeah, exactly.
Second between Robinson, Wiles, Bauman, and Halbert.
Good battle. Our points leader back there right now, not in a transfer spot. I know we're just about halfway through heat race number 3.
Yeah, and the fourth place rider, Briar Bauman, older brother of Bronson, who was running second earlier, comes from a second row starting spot and makes a draft pass up the inside of Henry Wiles into turn 1 for the 3rd position.
It's time for the 20-lap main event at the Sacramento Mile as the Weirbach team rolls Briar's bike out to the staging area at the starting line. Bauman knows his competition well. He's ran well so far today and knows he has to get within some of his best times of the day to stay competitive with this pack. Great riders like Brian Smith, Kenny Coolbeth, Jared Mees, Stevie Bonzi have all ran well today with their big Harley-Davidson 750s, as the team is well aware if Bauman can run around 38 seconds per lap and stay in good position, he has a chance to finish well in this race.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Harley-Davidson GNC1 presented by Vance & Hines main event. It's 20 laps. It's the 18 fastest riders in the world. Here we go in Sacramento. Also coming to the front is Briar Bauman. He's made a few passes, worked his way up to the 5th spot now on the 14 machine. Just goes past the 17 of Wild. It is Smith, Coolbeth, Baker, and Bonzi, your top 4. Jake Johnson slipping back a little bit. Briar Bauman takes over that 5th spot.
One of the riders spun out and crashed in turn 4, resulting in a red flag. A red flag clears the track, and the race begins with a staggered restart. There's only a couple laps remaining in the race.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our restart. The Miller Lite, Sacramento Mile. It's Smith. Here comes Coolbeth up the inside. Smith's going to have it.
Well, 69 of Halbert back there wasn't able to take advantage of it. No change at the front. Top 4 in the freight train.
I love this mile racing right here in front of us. Smith, Coolbeth, Baker, 1, 2, and 3 with Bonzi keeping them in his sights.
Smith goes a little bit to the inside.
Oh, they touch going into turn number 3.
Like
Coolbeth got in the back tire.
If he's got anything for him, we'll see. He hasn't made a draft pass yet. Is this the time? Can he do it? Coming up the front stretch.
Off of turn number 4 to the Sacramento Mile finish. Can Coolbeth make the pass? It's 42 of Smith. Coolbeth to the outside, and it's over. Smith wins his 6th Sacramento Mile in a row. Coolbeth just did not have it for him coming to the line. What a race, little cat and mouse going on for the lead.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're like, I was just twisting that thing. You see me almost crash down there?
Yes. Good seeing you guys.
So-
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, man.
Really
Everyone was.
Hi, I'm Diane Kennedy. My grandson is Briar Bauman and Bronson Bauman. And they've been racing quite a few years. I've helped them. I go to all the races I possibly can attend. And they come and stay with me periodically. And they're the love of my life.
Just wrapped up the 2016 Sacramento Mile. If I had to like put my feelings into words, I don't think I could do it. We were close to fourth, but ended up sixth. And it was one of those days where we just kind of, we fought the whole day. There wasn't any time that it was given to us in any way or shape or form, Got good starts, put ourselves in good positions, and the team just did an awesome job, you know what I mean? It's hard to go out there and be competitive on bikes that aren't. So I'm really fortunate to have the guys behind me that I do and be able to ride bikes that make me look good. So just a great way to end the weekend and my West Coast swing. So now we head back to Springfield and want to keep the momentum going, I know I have some great bikes, like I said, and I think that we have a real shot at kind of working our way up to that top 5 and, hopefully we get there. So just baby steps. We're excited and I can't thank everyone enough. The whole race was good. I learned so much riding with Jake and Van Coy. We were battling and stuff like that. So it's like, you can't really, we took 6th, but the experience you gain each time you're out there, you can't really, you can't put a price on it at all. That's what I'm just trying to do, and we're just trying to find like a base where we're at, and that's what we did tonight. We kind of struggled early on and then just built as we went, Got a good heat race, ended at 4th, beat a couple guys that were in our heat race, and now, we know kind of where we stand and stuff like that. So if we just keep it going and keep building is the main thing. So we're just wrapping up, our behind the scenes with Briar Bauman. It's been a fun last couple days, and we ended the weekend on a good note, so that makes everything all the better. I can't thank everyone enough. Weirbach Racing, Racing Unlimited, White Lightning Racing, they've all been huge for me. Steve, Ted Weirbach, everyone's been great, and I look forward to continuing my season with them. And if you want to check out more, check out Briar Bauman 14 Facebook page, as well as Briar Bauman 14 Instagram and Twitter. So follow my updates and what I'm up to on the road. Cool.
Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been a great weekend,
Yeah,
man.
thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
48 Hours with Briar Bauman is brought to you by Motion Pro. Motion Pro designs and manufactures high-quality cables, tools, and controls for motorcycles, ATVs, snowmobiles, and personal watercraft. Motion Pro is proud to be the gold standard in racing today, supporting many riders such as Briar Bauman. Next time on PINit TV, we'll be featuring Baja Desert racer Tony Guerra as he prepares for his new race season with some old-school strategies. Up against a field of fuel-injected 4-strokes, Tony's pulling out a 20-year-old 500cc 2-stroke. So get out your old Van Halen albums, because this guy's bringing back the past and may win some races doing it.